Trying to find something to put on TV real quick. I don't know. I'm damn gonna be trying to watch TV on y'all that. Alright, so fucking hood on. Mama got me this made for when I was doing my music heavy. She got me this made. Let me show y'all niggas look like. Alright, so baby move music. Fuck. Turn this bitch around. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Surviving Chrisean and Blueface.
I don't need him rapping like he got a woman.
So,
I love her.
So
We
Crazy
know.
in Love, episode 4
We know
with
you got it,
Blueface
girl.
and Chrisean Rock.
You trying to act like you don't fuck with
So this
me.
episode starts off with Chrisean arriving back in town, and she decides that she's gonna be outside tonight. Her and her homegirl, DJ Sky, they want to have them a night out on the town because Blueface is still out in Vegas, but of course, he's blowing up her phone in true male fashion. So her and her homegirl go out to the club.
And she
they
knows she
have a
need
good
the answer,
time.
'cause,
They
man.
twerking on each other, doing all what girls do in the club, kissing on each other. Now, one thing that caught my ear was the fact that Chrisean said she know Blueface ain't feeling her like that. Which I was like, damn,
Yeah, I
so
know that.
she knows. She
Yeah.
said he loves her, but he don't like her. So then we cut to the next morning where the police is out at the house because she done bust him
Can't be
upside the
cutting
head and he done knocked her upside the face. And of course, they trying to hash it out in front of the cameras. Now, somebody please tell me, why was Blueface draws on Inside Out? But anyway, he's trying to get her to start telling her that she's a B and that he don't care that she's hurt, that he hurt too, and people only care about the woman being hurt and not the man. But it was definitely given that he was trying to get round 2 cracking in front of the cameras.
Right.
So he come in the house and he's in there with his cousin, Tiny. Now, I don't know if that's his real cousin or that's just his cousin. So Chrisean's friend, come and, you know, he's able to get her out the car. And shout out to L because he got her all the way together. He took off his glasses, gave them to her, and had her coming in the house looking like real domestic violence. She was definitely serving. I just got hands put on me, and I'm not really trying to show my face. And Blueface was happy that she was in the house. So they sitting on the couch,
don't
and
sit
they
back
going
outside.
back and forth.
That nigga don't run
Blueface
shit.
was like really trying to get her to talk, and Chrisean was just like, you know what, like, you know, I really don't want to talk
I
about
don't
it.
wanna
We talked
talk.
about it for, like, she was acting like the man in the conversation, like, oh my God, can we stop talking about it? And you could tell Blueface, he was just trying to complete the assignment for the camera. Now, when she took them glasses off, woo, child. And Blueface just, you know, he was more concerned about his
He like, nigga.
like nothing had
That's
happened.
what we been waiting on.
So Blueface kept telling her how she wants to act like a man, she don't want to act like a woman, and that she needs to pick a side and stop straddling the fence, that she acts too much like a man. And I was surprised, like, damn, he noticed? And just like a man, Chrisean was all up in his face trying to act like nothing happened, like, baby, give me kiss, trying to make light of the situation and laugh. You know, like everything was okay. Then she started trying to pamper him. And of course, he was doing like a real domestic violence victim and was letting her do it. So trying to get her to talk really wasn't getting him anywhere. So he decided to be like the stressed out victim. And of course, Chrisean, she was falling for it. She's all down on her knees, trying to make sure that he could see her face also.
Girl, he see you.
Him,
He
like,
see you
baby,
perfectly
okay?
fine.
Then she went and got the vacuum cleaner so she could vacuum the glass out of his head. So she goes and gets the vacuum
Chrisean,
cleaner and proceeds
Put that damn vacuum cleaner back.
this
Where's
man's
my butt?
head. Yes, vacuum his head. So apparently what had happened
And he
was
like that shit too.
she called him out of his name. He got mad, grabbed her hand, and then she hit him upside the head with a bottle. So since the Dyson was the Dyson and the Hoover wasn't Hoovering, they decided to hop in the car and head on over to the hospital. And of course, he's all laying all over her. Like she ain't just knock him upside his head and got gas all in his head. I mean, both of them, it's like,
That's wrong with
if Trevor
everybody
Bond was
nowadays.
a person, these two would be it. So they head over to the hospital and, you know, they leave like pimping hoe in hand. And he decided he didn't want to get any staples or stitches in his head. They have a little smoke session in the car and everything is like back to normal. So a Wack 100, he pulls up to Blueface's house because, of course, they already on TMZ. And Chrisean's sitting in the house like, you know, I'm waiting on my man. So Wack out here telling him some real stuff like, you need to be focused, you need to think about your kids, like this girl is too much of a distraction to you. We already got these
distractions to each other, not just her.
Blogs on you, like, come on now, you messing with my money. So Wack like, come to the studio tonight by yourself. We about to make some money, we about to get focused. Now, Chrisean up in the house talking some spooky-ish to herself in the mirror, talking about, hey, Quay, don't be letting them call you out your name. All right, shawty, if you do him again, bust him upside his head. What? So like a big dodo bird, Blueface pulls up to the studio with Chrisean. Now, they got a whole full spread laid out. They up in there eating fried chicken, getting ready to get up in the studio to have a session. Now, Chrisean, she goes up in the booth, and why was she reminding me of Tina Turner? Like, they was really giving Ike and Tina Turner. Like, they just had a fight, and now they about to make some music. So, Wack shows up, and he like, what the hell? Like, why is she here? Like, I told you not to bring her. He telling Chrisean, like, you know, you a distraction. You ain't doing nothing but causing this man money. Like, he can't even rap the same when he around you. And Chrisean, you know, she's like, well, I bring money. And Wack really don't want to hear that. And Blueface dumb stuff talking about, but I love her. So Chrisean and Wack go outside and have a conversation. And he basically telling her, like, you know, you need to kick back. Like, everything you doing, putting your business out there, like, yeah, it's helping your career, but it's hurting his career. Low key, Blueface really went up on the map like that.
I was just gonna say, he don't have no career.
That's neither here nor there. Chrisean really wasn't trying to hear anything that Wack was saying. It was like total disrespect. Just as him being an older person that's like over your man's career. Like, she has zero respect for Wack. Wack was looking like he wanted to whack her upside her head. But at the same time, I was wondering, did Wack tell Blue in the beginning, like, yeah, you need to get on with her, because she could really help you get to the next level.
Right.
Get you some of that exposure that you lacking. And now that she got him that exposure, Wack is like, man, this girl is a liability. Now, this episode really showed me that it's not just one of them that's the problem. It's both of them that's the problem, because Blueface is like, he is so easily manipulated by this girl. Like, she basically sent you to the hospital and you right back in her arms. The same way with her. It's like they want this type of relationship. One is just as bad for the other as the other is for the other. It's like Blueface is acting like a real masculine bitch. Like, he don't
what? Girl, you better say that shit.
You know, if you want to fist fight, we can fist fight all day long. Like, she want to act like a man, she want to do that, then we can go nut to nut. Like, dude, are you serious?
Are you serious?
Then he gonna say, basically, if she can make out with girls, then he should be able to make out with girls also. Like, is this dude serious?
He did.
This whole episode had me looking at both of them like, It was definitely giving Dumb and Dumber. So in this episode, Blueface talks to his mom and his sister, and it looks like they have a sit down with Chrisean and the sister, and then Blueface's whole family. Now, I believe that's his brother. He was so funny. He like, y'all gonna run up on old ladies and women and point to his mom, and then of course they want to have a little
old ladies.
Let's roll them balls. So now going back to Blueface and Chrisean's altercation, I was wondering, now is this a learned behavior that Chrisean has from her parents, like seeing her father put hands on the mom and then turn around and want to play like makeup, I'm sorry, you know, let me kiss and nurse your wounds that I've caused now? I mean, she was literally
but that's kind of everybody's relationship, but not really.
And Blueface had no problem playing the victim role. I mean, he was putting on the sad face, like he was so stressed out and sad and hurt and just doing the most. But just a couple of minutes ago, you was talking about going toe-to-toe and nut-to-nut and smacking upside her head like it was okay. At this point, yes, these two, they need to stay together because we don't need to spread this type of toxicity throughout the world. We do not need to subject another man to this or another woman to this. They need to just keep that shit confined to themselves. Now, word on the street, well, word on Chrisean's Twitter account, they're supposed to be getting married in October. So y'all get down in the comments and let me know. What did you think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you love it?
Let them folk get married. Let them folk get married, honey.
Getting married? Do you think that's really gonna happen?
Yes.
In October?
Yes.
Maybe that'll be season 2. Now I have what I assume is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I wonder, would Chrisean having a baby, would that change things between her and Blueface? Like, would that cause him to be a little bit more soft and compassionate to her? Would that kind of like slow her and all her antics down?
It might.
That, like balance her hormones out, because between all that crying and frustration and carrying on, it's very
need a friend.
Much hormonal imbalance.
I mean, she got friends.
Or God forbid, do you think it will make matters worse? I'm curious. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But until next time, bye.
Y'all in domestic violence relationship, get out of that. Cause that shit is no joke. No joke. But now this ain't the last video, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm finna drop another video, but I gotta go outside and take a break. So y'all just stay tuned and get real with y'all.